Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian Dean from QuickSprout, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find and hire guest post writers. So the first place to look for affordable guest posting services are internet marketing forums. So in this example I'm going to show you Traffic Planet, which is a forum that tends to have a lot of guest posting services. So just scroll down on the home page and look for the buy, sell, and trade area. And most, if not all, internet marketing forums have this section. And you're going to see threads about all sorts of stuff about blog comments and blog networks, things like that. So what you want to do is hit Control F and just search for guest posting. And here we see one that's called Affordable Guest Posting Service on Relevant and Targeted Blogs. Looks good. Let's see what it's all about. Now, in general, you want to pretty much skip their sales thread because generally it's a lot of hype and a lot of things about like why guest posting is important and whatnot, and you know that. So you really want to look at reviews. So scroll past all that and see if any reviews come in. And if they, if they've come in and they're generally positive, you want to consider using that provider. But if there are no reviews or they're mixed, definitely move on, because I've seen a lot of people post guest posting services on internet marketing forums and they get overwhelmed with orders and they can't scale it and they just basically flake out on people, and I don't want that to happen to you. So another place to look is the Warrior Forum, which is a very popular internet marketing forum. And on the home page, they have an area called Warriors for Hire. So click on that. And just like at Traffic Planner or any internet marketing forum, you want to do Control F and just look for guest posting. Okay, so as we can see here, here's a guest posting service. Let's take a look and see what it's all about. Now, like most, as I said, most threads is a lot of hype, a lot of pictures. And what you want to do is just scroll down and see if there are consistent positive reviews. So in this case, here's a positive review. And if you scroll down, there's another positive review. This one is from someone with over 2,700 posts. So this is an experienced member of the forum, so they obviously know what they're talking about. So one review typically isn't enough to convince me, because a lot of people are friends and they'll have their friends post a positive review. But if you see consistent positive reviews, it's a provider that you want to consider. Now, another forum to check out is wickedfire.com. Now, this isn't as well known as some of the other internet marketing forums like Digital Point and Warrior Forum, but I've found that the services you get here are a notch above some of the other forums. So what you want to do is scroll down to the buy, sell, and trade area. And if you're looking for just a writer and you're going to handle the guest posting, click on content. And I've found that the content that you find at Wickedfire is a notch above some of the others. Okay, so if you're looking for like more higher end content that you're going to use for guest posts, this is a good place to look. But if you're looking for guest post services, click on the links and SEO section. And just like at the other forums, you want to hit Control F, click guest, and as you can see, here is real guest blogging, fast, painless, and cost effective. So let's check it out. Now in this case, this person's new and they actually don't have any reviews, but they're giving away review copies. So what you want to do is kind of keep an eye on this thread and see what reviews come in. So you don't want to be the first person to order, especially for someone with only 27 posts. They don't have a reputation on the forum. So you don't want to just send them a couple $100s and hope they deliver for you. So wait for those reviews to come in. Now another option is to hire a professional agency like Audience Bloom. Okay, now they do professional guest posting. So if you want something that's probably a little more high end and they can usually publish on more authoritative sites, this is something to consider if you have the budget. Now another place to look for guest posting opportunities that are a little bit different is Fiverr. So Fiverr is a place where basically you can get someone to do almost anything for $5, and you can usually find webmasters that are willing to either publish a guest post for $5 and usually skip a queue, and they're more liberal with the guest post guidelines, or actually write and publish a guest post themselves. So head over to fiverr.com and in the search field put your keyword and then the word guest post and click on the little magnifying glass icon. And then recommended gigs are those that are consistently high rated, so you want to look at those first. Let's look at this one right here. Okay, so this person will give you a link on their travel tourism niche PR2 website as a guest post. So if you have content ready, you can order this and send them to them. And the advantage of using Fiverr versus just like looking for Write For Us is, like I said, they usually publish it faster, and you can usually, you don't have to follow all the guest post guidelines that other sites have. And in fact, under his gig extras, he will actually write the article of 500 words and use that as a guest post. So you can click on that. and then order. Okay, so for $15, you get a niche relevant guest post on a PR2 site, which is pretty good. And I've noticed that a lot of people on Fiverr have this as an extra where they'll actually write the post. So this is a great way to find very affordable and decent quality guest posting opportunities. Now, another place that's sort of similar to Fiverr is called People Per Hour. And what they have there that's very cool is something called hourlies. So log in and create an account, and under buy services, click on hourlies. And this is basically the same as Fiverr, but the difference is they go above $5, so you can usually get higher quality stuff. So what you want to do is type in your keyword like guest post, and then you can find people that will publish guest posts for you. So they'll either write the guest post and then publish it to a site that has some minimum, like a PageRank 2, domain authority 30 blog. So, you definitely want to look and see what people are capable of. So in this case, this person will produce a high quality guest post and then publish it on a PR2 website for $23. So that's a pretty good deal. And you also want to pay attention to the seller's rating. So in this case, he has a 100% rating, which is good. So this is actually pretty cheap for guest posting on a PageRank 2 site and can save you a lot of time. So this is someone that you might want to consider hiring. Now finally, we have Elance. Now Elance is obviously just a great place to find people to do just about anything. Now if you just want writing, okay, so if you want someone just to write guest posts and you're going to handle the publishing on your end, click on the View Job Templates and then scroll down to Most Popular Job Templates, click Browse All, and then under Categories, choose Writing and Translation, and then click on the one that fits best. So article writer or blogger would obviously work best, okay? And then you'd want to name it like, content wanted or whatever, because you're not actually going to say that using these for guest posts, you just want the content. Now, if you want specifically someone to actually find sites, write the content, publish it, and do the whole process, that's where you'd want to write something like guest poster wanted, and you want to put like guest blogging experience, because you want to put these keywords like guest blogging and guest posting into the title, because that's what providers actually search for. And then under the description, you want something that's very, very specific. Okay, because a lot of providers, if you just say, I want guest posts published somewhere, they'll publish it on a blog network or a low quality site. So in this case, you put something like, looking for 2 guest posts on 2 health related blogs. DA, which is domain authority, must be over 30 plus, and links must be in the article and do follow. Okay, so that's a very specific guidelines that you're giving, and then you put what you don't want. So you don't want spammy sites, you don't want link sellers, you don't want networks. So then if someone delivers that, you can say, hey, I put right in the guidelines not to do that. All right, and then you want to fill out the rest of it, where choosing the category, which would be writing or sales and marketing. Okay, so depending on how you view guest posting, it could go in either category. And then you want to set your work arrangement as a fixed price and then choose your budget. Okay, so if you do hourly, it doesn't really make sense for guest posting because you want certain specific deliverables, in this case 2 guest posts published on 2 health related blogs. So that's all there is to outsourcing guest posting. As you can see, if you want to go on the cheaper end, you can use services like Fiverr and People Per Hour and internet marketing forums. And if you want maybe more high end, if you want to publish on authority sites, you do use a professional firm like Audience Bloom, or put those guidelines into Elance. In this case, you put domain authority of 55 or something like that, and see what you get. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.